Okay, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Today we are off looking for this place. I walk up to it and get into a fight again. This has happened a number of times. And it just feels really funny every time, but also kind of irritating at the same in the same breath, you know. That's fine. We could probably use the EXP and everything. Yeah, oddly, there's only the one enemy here. I don't know what the deal with that is, but hey, video games, right? They're weird sometimes. Okay, the Goblin Mage has nothing of value to steal. That's alright, though. That just means I'm free to beat the crap out of them whenever they show up. I didn't see how much AP I got out of that, but I got over 500 gil for that fight. That's pretty nice, actually, for a single enemy. Is that because I stole? Because I think I still have Steel Gil equipped. Okay, yeah, you can equip the air racket later and the Multina racket after that. I probably should pick that up at some point. What else can I teach you right now? I can equip that barrette to speed up Cura. Guardian Mog is disabled for a little bit, even though I could learn it, because Mog is currently not in evidence due to being chased down by a certain weird blue thing. So that won't do us a whole lot of good. Okay, yeah, this is more like a real encounter. We've got a couple of dudes here. It's alright, I'm not concerned about Goblin Punch. Goblin Punch doesn't do a whole lot of damage unless the user and the target share a level, is my understanding as to how that works mechanically. I'm not completely confident as to how you're supposed to learn that, other than, like, looking at the game's code or looking it up online. Or go to playonline.com, just like they keep saying about everything in the strategy guide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned the FF9 strategy guide, but it's quite infamous for those of you who are not aware of it. It rather famously contains almost no information. And mostly it's just like, hey, go to playonline.com to look up more, which playonline.com was Square Enix's, Squaresoft at the time, rather. Shit. Squaresoft's website for that sort of thing. For, like, really all things Final Fantasy. I'm pretty sure there was, at one point, an online triple triad that was available there, among some other things. So, yes, that is what they wanted you to do in that case. And I tells you that if you're going to be one of those people who does things the quote-unquote intended way, that presents a bit of an issue in today's world, because that information is not there anymore as far as I am aware. And aside from the fact that it's obviously a total ripoff, which I don't even need to get into that, I'm sure some people would be like, that's true of strategy guides in general by the aughts because of the existence of game FAQs. And whatever various resources that exist nowadays, right? You know, people don't really post things to game FAQs so much anymore, although I still use a lot of the old guides because, like, yeah, I think they're quite good, actually, with a surprising regularity. But, you know, nowadays that stuff is on, like, Steam threads and, like, various other places. Kotaku, I think, turned into one of the websites that, like, churns that shit out, where it's, like, the tiny micro guides, and, you know. I'm not here to start any sort of conversation surrounding that website, other than to say a news source is a news source. At least it would have been something. But regardless, I digress. These guys have a little bit more bone on their meats than I thought. Oh, wait, no, I got that the wrong way around. Yeah, no, game FAQs as a concern for, like, anything is practically just in an archival state, you know? There's not much in terms of anything new getting added content-wise, which, as I say, is a bit of a pity. But at the very least, there are people who are posting that stuff out there, but I tell you that I wish quite badly that it were not just, like, YouTube videos and stuff. I'm not a person who really enjoys just watching random videos for any of that information. Oh, we've got a couple of sapphires, actually. I could get Zidane his trance speed there with high tide. And body temp. Body temp would be very good. Oh, yeah, so Guardian Mog isn't going to be useful for a minute because, like I said, we have no Mog to be a Guardian. Oh, just one more, so that's probably, like, the position that you would at least want to be in, isn't it? Because now you're just like, well, crap, where is it? Okay, so now Eiko can start working up the track of actual equipment a little bit. So she can start gaining some abilities. Oh, okay, well that's pretty simple then. Anyway, let's go check out this rock. I see. It's a little bit more complicated looking than it was before. Mundane Sari. The village of summoners, huh? There's, like, nothing left. Oh. Moogles! Where's Plastic Alan's wife? She would love this place. Actually, I'm pretty sure she already knows, so. I digress. Oop. Yep, there's Mog. You can tell by the orange pom-pom. And speaking just Moogle noises. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I reposted on whatever it's called now, cause yeah. Where it was Goofy crossed with Shadow. Let me see if I can grab a quick link to that and shove that into the chat here, because that was pretty funny. Hey, it looks like Mog can minimize. Yep. Can scale up and down, which is actually quite a powerful Eiko. Oh, is that a thing I can do? Oh yeah. I guess I could have done that with wooden leg yesterday, huh? Manually unpinned or enter stream. There we go. Yeah, I completely forgot that that was even a thing that was doable. So yeah. Eiko must, like, really not be used to new... Well, I mean, I guess her first intent was to scream, I would taste bad, but... Then again, I've seen how Quina approaches anything. Is just like... Eiko? Yeah, it's the new current social media for the moment. But yeah, there are at least people who post art and stuff there, so I mean, hey, yeah. It's just there for the one post that's... Yeah. I mean, I use that. I know not everybody will, so... Zidane, could you shut up for like 5 minutes here, please? Well, for the time being, anyway. I mean, they've definitely been on a long adventure together. We're long-lost siblings. Wait, no. That would be really weird, but, you know, I've seen how any Final Fantasy sequel goes. They could very well just be like, well, actually, even though that would very directly violate some parts of canon, but I'm not here to talk about that for the moment. Alright, what's Vivi up to? Old boy is probably having a... Probably still in a bit of a shape, huh? Oh man, that's a little deep, kid. I don't know what to tell you. You end up somewhere in, like, Roswell? Yeah, sure, let's go with Roswell. Garnet, anything going on? Yeah, you seem like it. Hey, good, we got another Salazio. Yeah, no, this game actually makes sense. Alright, so what's up with Garnet? Yeah, no, that has to be, like, quite severe. I mean, compared to Chrono Cross, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. We do actually get explanations for things in this game. I mean, we don't know how Quina survives getting nuked by Odin, but, you know... Whoa! It's quite a shockwave. A special case, yeah, indeed. That's... How good of a swimmer do you guys think Quina is my question. Like, it's been like this for at least 10 years. 10 years, huh? That's a length of time, you say. Seems like a pretty important length of time, if I recall how much of the lore we've gotten so far, but... Have massive healthing intent. There you go, that makes sense. Eiko, that's a weird thing to think about. You're 6. Eiko, you're 6. I don't like this character. She made a very good first impression, but then, like, immediately afterward... Momatos, I just noticed the name right there. Oh, they don't want to do it. It tasted so bad I thought my pom-pom would fall. Nice. Yeah, like, I understand that part of it is because Eiko is, like, seriously fucked from loneliness and just having a lot of problems of being almost the last of her species. Spoiler alert. But, like, it is still kind of... It makes me feel sort of like a reverse way to thinking about Rydia, for example. Like, we've played FF4. We all remember Rydia, or Rydia, depending on your pronunciation. I don't know why I'm picking any particular one today, but of course, you know, we remember, oh yeah, we saw her as a child, and then we see her as an adult, and it's like, your design choices for adult Rydia are something, and... It feels a little bit weird because, like, they pulled out this excuse of, like, oh, time works differently in the... or something like that, and it still doesn't feel right, you know? But... regardless of any of that, the important point here is that Eiko is 6. It is a particularly uncomfortable thing in a way that I don't think works in quite the same way as, well, a lot of rather uncomfortable things that you should expect to come up from this sort of thing. And Momatos go and get the potatoes, I guess. You probably didn't, but do it anyway. I assume that this part has, like, some sort of set of things you can do for it, but yeah. And, like, here we're getting the actual inner depth of what her character is that she's completely isolated and it has screwed her up severely. But just the way that it's expressed. Maybe part of the problem is also that, like, I don't expect other people to take it seriously, and it is so tonally, like, at odds with itself. This game is one that really is, like, really very heavy on that sort of thing. So maybe it's just kind of like... Because there there's a lot of scenes that it's like that. I believe the phrase in question here is bathos, but this idea of like things that are intended to be heavy but are deeply ridiculous, whether that's due to a failure on the part of the writers or intentionally invoked, because you can do it to an interesting effect on purpose, but like, I just, yeah, I'll try to quit bitching about it, at least for now, because, like, yeah, otherwise I could probably sit here on the whole stream and just complain for 3 hours about this. Because this is perhaps not the lowest low point of the game. Re-ask. Yeah, that's 4... 10. Go 1 over. Have 11, just to be sure, right? Don't put the weird bug in there. It's a bad idea. I'm sure the Moogle can cook better than Eiko can. Oh. That's not a fish. Oh god, they're not going to eat Quina, are they? That would just be rude. What an inversion. What do you know about this, Zidane? Was that in the backstory stuff that I was ignoring because I was complaining about Eiko? Probably was. Oh, yo. Anyway, yeah, hey, Vivi? Hey, do you know where... Oh, I assume that there's probably, like, you know, quote-unquote archaeologists from the History Channel who are out here trying to steal chunks of it or something. Oh. Alright, Garnet, it's time for you to summon Rama. Try to not aim it straight at Morrison. You might kill him. And that wouldn't be good. That Koopa wasn't a yes or a no, but... Atmos, Bahamut. Are any of these Rama? I mean, that's fine. It's not like we were gonna rush you or anything. She doesn't have a whole lot of commentary, huh? Hey, you. Name this world Gaia, huh? You're the Islands, guardians of this planet. The name Gaia has filtered down past them, so... serendipitous instance of everybody deciding on the same name, or what? Now they're all gone, aren't they? Eiko? Heck yeah. What you got for us, champ? Yep, told you, 11. Oh. Well, boo-earns. You got any wood? We can burn something made of cloth, your whatever robe you have equipped, because we know that doesn't affect the actual appearance of the characters, so everything is fine. Oh yeah, I didn't need to come back in here. Yeah, they don't have a lot of trees in here, but they could go get them. Oh, does it just put me straight back out on the world map, so they actually just let me leave? Surprised, to be honest with you. Hey, Moogleton, or whatever your name is. What, are you hiding them? That would be a very weird thing to do. You guys have new dialogue. Doesn't seem like it. So what will kick over the next thing then? Is it just gonna be checking the over here? Well, Og just went in. I don't know. I expected something a little bit like more sudden, right? Hey, you know what? Vivi's a good kid, right? Have you seen a hole anywhere, Zidane, to dig into? Yeah, there you go. I told you. Eiko is the last summoner, asterisk. Eiko, that's 10 years. That's... yeah, no, I didn't want to bring that up because, like, everybody does. But, yeah, for some reason, Eiko's color scheme is just, like, the underlayer is, like, this pink color that's almost flesh tone. I'm pretty sure it looks less worse as the model because it mostly just sort of looks like the dark salmon kind of color that her shirt sleeves are. But it is quite terrible, especially like you go and look at Amano's artwork for Eiko, and she's in like greens. Actually, they kind of consistently always change a lot of aspects of the Amano artwork compared to the character design. I'm pretty sure that Amano was the actual character designer here. But that was a bit of a choice. Actually, if you've seen Amaranth's design, I like his Amano original significantly more than what he looks like in-game, but we'll talk about that later. Just like, oh, now you fucked up, etc. It's the horn. Pikachu, the horn! Wait, sorry. She just yells really loudly and... Eiko? That... God, you are weird. It seems like there's been much more of a cultural exchange going around than it seems like, but I guess the black mages came over fairly recently, so at least they would have, because they have a lifespan of about a year. That's a pretty good question, Mega Man. I guess there probably was more going on with the world at some point much further in the past. Was there a point where people just, like, started losing access to certain technology or something? Your face is there, Zidane. Anything about the Aoife tree? It seems pretty important. Sealed an Eidolon that we failed to summon. That's... I mean... Interesting. Hey, you guys got anything to say? I mean, yeah, that kind of stands to usually reason, eh? Can we at least, like, go in? Yes, but not for that reason. That's the end of the dialogue chain. Well, boo earns to that. Well, darn. Where's the... Oh, Eiko and Mog are the same age. That's some useful information. Yeah, let's take a rest. I don't think we've needed it yet, but why not? Hey, Vivi. How you doing, kid? Excuse me. Things are always going to be rough, buddy. I mean, that's technically true, Zidane, but... Eiko? I... They're pissing over the side of the cliff together. Like I said, this game is very good at that sort of like back and forth between here's some extremely heavy shit, here's something incredibly goofy, like right next to each other. And indeed, I feel quite confident in my choice of word earlier, but I will look it up just to be absolutely sure. That, I mean, yeah, Bathos is more like when it just fails. But I kind of feel like there is sort of that idea of like doing that sort of thing on purpose. That is probably a different term entirely, but yes. Either way, the sheer amount of emotional whiplash involved in this game, well, I gotta think it makes it a little easier to swallow at bare minimum. And there's Zidane basically almost looking literally right at her. Hey guys. I mean, Garnet has access to Rama, so... Oh, yeah, that's a monster that I know about, and... There's some funny stuff you can do with those things, but we'll get to that in a moment. And by in a moment, I mean whenever we see them again. Right, just beyond the path. Right, there was a branch in the path, wasn't there? I should probably also remember that I have access to bio for, like, ridiculous amounts of damage against practically anything. It's probably not necessary for me to use summons as much as I do. Also, incidentally, I should discuss that since we've seen 2 different animations for Rama, at various points, that depending on which animation you get, the attack will do different amounts of damage. And the longer animation deals more damage, as perhaps I suppose you would expect. So that's kind of funny to me in this weird way of, like, that's got to be really infuriating to speedrunners. Even though that's very much a more modern phenomenon than this game is. So I find that kind of funny on some level. Anyway, here we go. Here is a very large tree, all right. Aoife, the ancient tree of life. Oh, you're right, Vivi. Yeah, he's just having a... Ah, yes, just an invisible wall. It's like we're playing a platformer now. Eiko, do you... like... Can we just use you as a battering ram for this or something? Did she get struck by lightning from her lightning rod horn or something? Nope, but we get a ruby, so that's pretty good. That should allow her to summon Carbuncle, I think, after we, you know, when we learn that and equip it. Yeah, Carbuncle and Reflect on there, so... that will eventually prove to be quite useful. This is quite the freaky looking place. Maybe it's just because of all this much of a maze of roots here, and the music is... well, the music is ready to cause nightmares, that's for sure. Ugh. Ah, yes, here we go. This is the rather infamous Stroper. There's really no getting around it. This thing does kind of look a bit phallic. Can we hit it with Stona? Because, yeah, this thing is technically made of rock. And... okay, so that doesn't work. Alright. It's only soft potions that do it. Guys? You're really taking your sweet-ass time here. There we go. It became too soft to live, and it just dies. Absolutely fantastic. That is a very rare thing for them to do in any of the FF games. On some level, I would kind of like to see it some more, just as like a thing to give you some more interesting strategy options once in a while. For certain fights. Did they mean to name that thing in Phantasy Star 4 Prophallus? That, so, I'm not certain as to the exact original name of it in Japanese, but I believe technically the idea is that it's supposed to be like a prototype of Dark Falls, or, you know, early version of it, or something to that effect. The translation is not completely wrong. That, yeah, Dark Falls has been originally, was originally meant to be Dark Force, as far as anybody can tell, but there's been a few instances where it's also been translated as Dark Phallus, and I did have a point of discussion when I did anything about that series, about the fact that there seems to be at least some degree of parallel that you can draw between some of the later parts of Phantasy Star and a little bit of Alien. Obviously, it's not like straight up Giger-esque, but the idea isn't necessarily that far afield, basically. And hey, I've got a letter for this Moogle. You got anything? No. So we'll tent, and I will hit save, and then I'll be right back. So basically what I'm saying is that naming it Prophallus specifically was probably a bit of an odd choice, but it's not completely unviable. Anyway, yeah, be right back. As I, again, clobber the mic, basically. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. It's kind of unfortunate that we don't have Queena here, because Quina has a really good move that they can learn from this thing. I also probably should have stocked up significantly more on soft potions at some point, but I think I wasn't expecting this to come up quite so soon. It's looking quite strange indeed, so it's and oh. Not fine, not fine. Oh. I overmatched that a little bit, huh? Oops. Alright, well, I guess no need to scout. Let's just go. I don't think that gap is large enough that it necessitates a jump, by the way, guys. That looks like you could step over that. Although, I guess... You know what they say about stepping on a crack or something? I don't know. Okay, this is a Draco zombie. So we're getting quite a lot of the old zombies here. A lot of the old Zambinos. And those are quite easy to remove. So I believe Vivi can deal a good chunk of fire damage to this thing. Okay, we can steal softs from them. That's quite helpful, in fact. Also, my god, all these turns are backloaded. Wow. Turns out, attempting to speed this up didn't actually help any. To, like, a quite worrying extent, too. Sheesh. So, like, am I about to get fucked over by the fact that I wanted to speed this up by setting things to active? Oh no, they're dead. It's dead. It's fine. So let's take a look at everybody's abilities they've got on their gear here. Anyone is worth swapping some stuff around here. That would... High Tide would be very good for Vivi. It matters significantly less for Garnets, and Zidane is still not ready for that yet, so that's fine. You know what? Eiko, you could probably use the ability to, like, do stuff on your turn. That's a little mean, but listen. So we'll equip her with the Sapphire also. And nothing in here is of great use to you, is it, Vivi? You're on, like, your best gear overall, aren't you? Yeah, like, unless I got another magician robe from somewhere. He's on his best stuff for the moment. Eiko, what abilities can you equip right now other than that? Well, High Tide, as I've said before, is not good for her because her trance ability is double white, so I don't care. That's not very useful. We'll equip Clear-Headed instead. Okay, more magic tags are good things to steal because I assume that zombie is going to become an issue at some point in the not too distant future that we will have to deal with quite a bit. Hey, neat. A high potion. Those are of value. What's here? Let's push it a little bit and see if that does anything. Oop. Dropped a chest. That's good. And it's got a Phoenix down. That is quite nice. I think Phoenix Downs are still pretty rare and valuable. Yeah, see, that's where the problem comes in here. Now, while you're a zombie, you cannot be healed. If you attempt to heal, it will do the opposite. Zombie persists after death as well, which is downright cruel. Oh, also, you don't gain AP because you count as dead, I suppose. Didn't even realize that it stopped you gaining AP and experience, but one of these things is slightly more important than the others. Oh, well, that's not the steal I was expecting. That's interesting. Nice, though. I'm glad to start accumulating more of certain gemstones because it's quite helpful to have a way to shore those up. I'm still just really glad that that's a thing. Extremely funny. Just taking a look at how everybody's doing with that. That didn't seem to do anything. Oh, jeez. I didn't mute in time. Sorry. Oh, no. You got to hear me sneeze. Which I do a lot anyway. And here's a branch in the path, so hopefully I don't miss anything from this. Could you, like, not do that so much, dude? That'd be really great. No. Oh. Oh, this is... main direction, huh? So perhaps we should go the other way. First. Eiko, why did you just stand on that immediately? Can I, like, go back first, please? God, this is getting, like, really weird. This thing is like some kind of weird biological machine sort of thing, isn't it? Again, speaking of Giger. Very much this sort of, very much the vibes of a lot of older sci-fi fantasy art in general. This game is pretty good at that sort of thing, so I think that's neat. Right, can we? Yes, we can do an AoE cure on them. Well, a tent, that's quite helpful, I think. Steal from the next one down if they're not all dead yet. Oh, one of them is. So the others are going to follow, I think. Yep. At least those guys are pretty easy. So can't complain about that. If there's another fight, can I at least switch gear before then? That would help. That's kind of fantastic, actually, Irene. Boss at the end of this area. I think I know which one it is, but could be a different one. No, I'm... well, we get to do some gear swap. So, we can... Oh yeah, you have level up there. That'll be good. So I can take this off for Vivi, and he can be able to cast a lot more overdrives. That'll be quite helpful for you, kiddo. I'll equip the air racket to learn Panacea, even though that seems a little bit weaker. Whatever. Equip. Oh, yeah, I don't have level up equipped to him, huh? There we go. That's better. Alright, Zidane, you now have level up in your set of stuff you're getting. So, what do I even get rid of for this, though? I mean, the rest of this is so... counter feels like it hasn't been getting any use lately, so actually, never mind. That was shockingly easy of a swap to make. Garnet, are you good with what you have? Locomotion is prevent stop, so clear-headed will do for now. Hey, Vivi. It sure did. I don't know how they get it around like that, but Alright, this will be the big boy, right? This is where we deal with the big enemy. Hey, nice, nothing missed entirely. That's quite helpful. Okay, yeah, so she's not... What? How did I miss that? That's... Oh, level 5 death. That's... Oh, Zidane, are you the... No, Zidane is not the only one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but see, Eiko, at least one member of this party is not completely useless for this purpose. That was some shit. Looks like a harp. A really weird harp. Can I go back? Yeah. Because there was that other branch over there. I didn't forget about it. Excuse me. But a little bit of a hiccup there, and yeah. Okay, that really wasn't very far at all. We got a Lamia's flute for Eiko, so she can have real equipment in a couple minutes here. I can't get back up. Well, let's show off Fenrir, because we're here. This is the fastest zombies I've ever seen. Nice. Dog just summons a big freaking golem that just uppercuts them into oblivion. That's pretty good. Oh god, are they doing roulette? Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention because I figured, oh hey, yeah, this fight has got to be over, right? Like, how much HP can these things possibly the fuck have anymore? And the answer apparently is yes. So, that's slightly irritating. As many with arc as possible. That'll have to come up later. Alright, so now's the time to... Zidane, are you seriously asking how somebody could perceive this as being like a machine? Come on. Look at it. Yeah, that would be a bit of a pain. Alright, sure, let's get a look. Eiko? Is this the time to make things weird like this when... someone could throw you over the cliff. And here's Zidane's character development, is that he realizes somebody else is being really fucking annoying. Yeah, that too. That, like, some areas are just not revisitable. From above, huh? Ruh-roh. Yeah, see, and she's back up on her feet very quickly. I'm impressed. Oh god, are we fighting a demon wall? Oh, what the? That's a good question, Mega Man. What do you know about Kuja? Weird thing. A byproduct of the refining process. The what? Discharged through... Well, I guess it is kind of a weird machine thing, right? Contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instincts. This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. What's he doing? Use the waste product to make weapons. Right. Right. We can. Eiko, you might actually get a chance to kill this thing. Oh, see, this thing is trying some sophistry now, so that's interesting. And by interesting, I mean, well... This thing is lying. Because we're about to end it, and it's going to be quite an embarrassing end for this cretin, but... You'll see that in just a second, because first we may as well at least let Zidane steal one thing from it before we skip the entire fight here. With Soul Cage, right? See, here's the thing. It turns out this is a zombie. So, after we get, you know, absolutely fucked by this because... the game is just kind of rude. Oh, and of course, Garnet gained a level at one point recently, so, yeah, Now, normally you'd want to just pick your ass back up after that. I, however, don't care. I'm just gonna skip the fight. I'm the fuck out of here, buddy. Thanks to the Phoenix Pinion, it's not going to be used to revive anybody. Yeah, so I mean, I definitely just threw like all of that AP on the floor. But also, it's incredibly funny to just do that to a boss. I think pretty much every Final Fantasy game that has zombie as a mechanic has one boss you can do that to. So hey, guess what, guys? We did it! Oh wait, there's 2 more whole discs left of this game. We We cannot possibly be done yet. Yeah, Vivi, you took the fall for the small child. Everything is okay. Moogle noises. Uh-oh. That's right. He can wait and he can sit on his, he basically is riding kind of like a discount Blue Eyes White Dragon, isn't he? He's just really bad Kaiba. There's probably worse things to be, but eh. Oh, Red Mage. Oh, 8-bit theater. I mean, we do have somebody who looks literally like an FF1 character in here, so... You know. It's fair. Right, tent up and save. Anytime, Moguo? What if I just feel like saying hi? You gonna get upset and threaten to kill me again? Buddy? Where the hell am I? I mean, I know where I am, I just don't know where to go, sorry. Unfortunately, Rip and Peace are easy encounters here. But I guess we can always throw Rama out here for a little bit of damage. Game, relax with the encounters, please. Oh, right. I was like, what does that do? Oh, yeah, it's Enrage. Yeah. figured this thing had to have, like, very little left in the tank. Otherwise, we're taking a shocking amount of damage. Okay, here we go. This will be our mountain pass back to wherever. Go ahead and burn, like, all of her mana, because at this point, just to end these fights as fast as possible, and then I get the long animation for this again, which is funny, but I'm going backwards a little bit because I've got these colored stones, and I think there's supposed to be another one you can pick up. I don't remember if there's, like, a decently valuable reward for it, but we'll tent up here too, because we've taken some damage from some of these fights. Mostly our MP. That in. Okay, so I guess if I can find another stone. Right, because I'm pretty sure that's how this thing works. Is that this accepts 3 stones? There we go. Alright, take the redstone. Yeah, Eiko, you can go ahead and heal Vivi, I guess, to do something that's not burning literally all of your mana. Oh wait, I gotta go hand these in. Where's the hand-in point for the last sphere? It was back a little bit, wasn't it? I kind of goofed. Well, whatever. It's just more experience for us, it's fine. And yes, here's our Ochu for the game. Looking a little bit, well, more like the classic ones than the one that we encountered in FF10. That's for sure. As you would perhaps expect. You got anything here? No, apparently that didn't... Hmm? Wow, that's quite a wide radius for that. Does this not do anything? Am I locked out of it? That would be disappointing. Alright, well, back on the path we go. That's right, this isn't a branch. We just go straight through the middle here. Dang it. Right as I'm hitting the X button to enter the place. Come on. Alright, so everybody just clobber this thing. I should be able to actually equip Eiko with a real weapon now, by the way. I just haven't remembered to yet. Heck. What was I gonna... Oh yeah, I was gonna swap her thing out for the Mithril Rod. Because I don't know when I'm going to have another chance to be able to switch to that. Is that a Stona and Shell? What's everybody else doing in terms of gear here? I just wanted to bother the Moogle, that's all. Oh. Hey, gang. Well, Eiko's out of our party. That was kind of sudden, but alright. Let's have a look around. Just be absolutely sure here. Yeah, here we are. Someone with a weapon shaped like a big axe. Ooh, that's a little worrying. Huh? What? Oh, that's not great. So I guess someone came over here and stole it. So somebody knows for sure about all this that's going on. But I guess Cooge has been involved with this probably, so... Yeah, see, Eiko is actually crying despite her insistence otherwise. Or she has the hiccups, whichever it may be she does when she's sad. It's alright, kid. You didn't fuck up this time. This time. Everything else you did up to this point was pretty weird, but this, totally normal. Zidane, are you able to act normal at all? That's not great. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, we know that Lonnie has been hired by the Alexandrians to cause problems, so that's not great. Yeah, I guess Kuja obviously does know about, well, no shit he knows about these things, right? Who could imagine? Anyway. Ah. Controller's running away from me. So I was adjusting my chair. Ooh, that chest was a little hidden. Anyway, back out we go. So off to the Eidolon Wall for us, and we are gonna go and try to rescue. Leave it to us, guys. Can you heal us? Yes, that's good. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Boy, if only we had somebody who knew how to throw things in this game, huh? Received an exploder. Well, we already had one of those, but an elixir is quite nice. Yeah, she can use them to, like, dodge, apparently, but at least we see them in the dodge animation, but that's about it. All right, let's go for it, guys. Come on, 3-on-1. This will be easy. Plus, we already beat her earlier in the damn story, so. Yes. Once again, using the marijuana here, huh? No can do, Slurms. Tell me the whole story here. I don't know. I think you can kind of skip any of this and just, like, set her on fire specifically. But, you know, I'm not about to get into that in any way whatsoever here. Oh shit, it's Knuckles. There he is. Hang on a sec, I got something for this, I think. Oh wait, no, I gotta remember what the actual name of the thing is here. I can't help it, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He looks like it, and also he punches people to fight them, so. Oh, he must be a tough guy, huh? Oh, he's about to cause some problems. Oh, yes. Now, unfortunately for us, he is not here to be, you know, a good guy. He's gonna fight Zidane, and I've got some bad news for everybody. That this is a surprise one-on-one fight. And it's just Zidane versus old Knuckles here, whose real name we will get in a moment or so. It sure does. There's something going on with his particular look here. So what can I don't remember what status effect this deals. So I'm gonna hope it's a good one. Maybe it'll be like blindness or something. Oh, he's immune to it, whatever it is. That's unfortunate. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Let me heal before he actually hits me. This could get quite bad. I didn't save before this, and truth be told, I kind of knew what I was getting into here of, like, oh, hey, there's a 1v1 boss fight, and you probably should equip the move that gives you more damage against humanoids and the counter ability for this. But think about it this way. I'm playing it out like I didn't know. Like I was just an average player of this game. Someone who wouldn't necessarily have cause to expect this to be coming up. Because they do kind of spring this on you out of the fuck nowhere. Which is a little bit mean. Like, yes, I do have guides open and stuff, but also just come on, game. That's incredibly rude. Of course, this is also an era where, hey, their revenue enhancement of choice was to try to get you to buy strategy guides. Right? And we've already talked about this game and its fucking strategy guide. Excuse me. At bare minimum, the guy is giving us a very straightforward fight. So I can't really complain about that. I just really wish I had a much stronger healing item at this point, but, and also having to burn a trance turn in order to heal. It's quite unfortunate that it consumes that meter, despite it not being an associated action or even an attack. Solution 9 is single target, I think, so... then again, yeah, that's gonna be our strongest no matter what. Yeah, look at the absolutely wild graphics on that. Thankfully, we got another turn, so we can throw this out there. Burn up the last of our mana. This should definitely take him out. down he goes. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what you're in for in this area if you're not prepared for it. If you're playing this game, set yourself up for a solo fight after you are done in the Aoife tree. Meanwhile, Zidane is nothing if not honorable, so he just tells the dude, hey, yeah, give back your thing. And he goes, what would be the point of me killing you, dude? I mean, as far as we know, you're just some dude. Well, off he goes. I'm sure he won't ambush us later or anything. That'd be real stupid if he did. Yeah, it would probably help if we could heal up, but I digress. The healing Moogle is left. Dang it. Hey, you got anything going on here? You're pretty good. Thank you, Ocelot. Oh yeah, let's rest up. I hear a noise outside. Thundering? In the middle of goddamn winter. Technically, it's not even winter yet, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, 20-mile-an-hour winds. I guess that'll probably be something at least. Yeah, I mean, she's probably a little freaked out about all that business. I mean, yeah, you can come with us if you want. Probably need you to. Vivi isn't completely sure if he has anything useful to say here, but he'll try, dang it. Well. We received the memory earring. Excellent. Okay, so I think at this point, Guardian Mog would actually start working if we had the ability equipped. But we don't yet, so... I don't think Zidane knows anything about Moogle gender, to be fair, but... I suppose most people probably don't either. I've already rested up, dude. Now I'm gonna guess Eidolon Wall. No, actually. So, outskirts of town then, huh? Hey, you. What you got, champ? Okay, it's a pretty normal equipment shop. Still no use for the poison knuckles yet. Pinwheels, these are throwable weapons that we can use with knuckles once we get him. Ooh, and we've got actual use items here, so that's good. I'm grabbing a bunch of these because we're gonna need them at some point. And soft's probably not as much, but we'll take a boatload of them anyway, because, like, I definitely spent the crap out of those. Alright, so this is just going to take the, I'm gonna be honest with you, I am definitely thinking about it. Because I've gotten quite attached to just calling him Knuckles the whole time. And, I mean, look at him. It's a little hard not to. He's just out there like, but I have a real name, and I'm it's like, maybe, but... For now, you get to be Knuckles. Oh. Is that the point where I was supposed to... get at? Yeah, I guess so. Afro Nux. It looks a bit like it, yeah. And see, there's that piece of music, you know, the proto hymn of the faith. It's going pretty good. We just beat the solo duel against Redhead. And we finished the Aoife tree. So, for now anyway. We have to come back to it later, I think. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Yeah, there were quite a few of them, because there aren't really a ton of encounters in there. Ibsen and Colin. Well, at least one of them has a weird name, and another one has a normal name, so... that's about what we expect, really. Oh yeah, I definitely showed that off. I showed off melting it down by throwing a soft at it. And the fact that Stona doesn't work. So you actually have to use the item. Which I thought was pretty funny too, but I digress. Yep, and off goes the boat. It's the same. Sunset makes it look like it's on. Oh, this is getting interesting. Can we get like a nice visual of that? "10 years ago, the city was destroyed. And hey, that child looks a lot like Garnet, doesn't it? I don't know what the fuck that eye in the sky thing is, but it's pretty bad news, whatever it is. Yeah, so it kind of seems like it's very likely that she came from here, huh? Like, I don't think they outright say it just yet, but... Well, that would explain why she can summon. But if the summoners all have horns, why doesn't she? Like, that's... Huh. That's what I want to know, but I don't think there's a good answer for this. Yeah, Zidane, things are... Like, nobody here has a happy story. Although I guess that kind of makes sense because of real life too, but meh. Yeah, see, they can be friends and hopefully be totally normal. Well? My face is always like this. Yeah, it's because he's just got glowy dot eyes. So, Where's Redhead showing up to ruin the fact that we can't have too many people in the party? Oh, yeah, he's back. Just seemed kind of, like, terrible, dude. Yeah, I mean, hey, we probably got room for a 5th party member, in theory. Except for the part where we don't. He wants to know what our deal is. Alright, so his default name is Amaranth. In Japanese, his default name is Salamander, but I think that because of, like, character limits or something, that might be why they changed it. Can we fit Knuckles in here? No, we can't fit Knuckles. So, yeah, unfortunately, as much as I would love to call him Knuckles, we're going to have to pass on that. Perhaps if I was playing the PC version of this, that might be a little better. The Flaming Amaranth. Yeah, you can tell that works a little better when he's called Salamander. So, now we get to make the choice of who to leave behind, and I think it's going to be Eiko. And I would apologize, but I don't like her too much. Maybe they'll give me a place to, like, swap out at some point. So let's get a load of our equipment options here. Start off that Buddy Boy is coming here to us with no hat, which absolutely makes sense. That's right, we're gonna get a load of this. So wait, did we not buy the poison knuckles? As you can see, though, things are a little bit rough for us with regard to Amaranth because his stats are very bad. And he really would want some good gear, but also, like, he has a lot of catching up to do in terms of moves. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to level him up, or, pardon me, I'm going to gear him well, and I'll level him up a bit, and then I will equip him with different gear later to learn more moves. So I guess now's the time to go and talk to Morrison and grab these. So I'm actually gonna, how much stronger does that make? Plus 10? Jeez, that's a lot of attack on that. But here's the thing, is that Chakra has a very strong recovery ability. Whereas spare change is just throw Gil, which isn't really the most optimal thing for us at the moment. So I'm going to say to wait on that for a bit until we, at least until we learn Chakra. So yeah, he has the optional ability to throw here. So we got any of the like throwing things? No, we don't. So fuck it, we're just going to go in for some more physical damage. Just deal with this slightly slower than I would like battle. And keep making our way over this way. Yeah, remember we can use Bio for good damage. I keep forgetting about that because that's what the just deal poison spell is called in the game that I'm most familiar with, so yeah. Oh hey, look, this is not useful for this battle, because this isn't a boss fight. Well, here we are. In this place again. I mean, we certainly have at least some talent. Uh-oh. We're probably a little late, I guess. Because he can just skip over most of the bullshit, I think. Oh, is he actually David Bowie in Labyrinth? Is that what we're about to find out? What is he on about? Or is it just his usual pretentious people speak? Alright, let's keep our current party. Because, yeah. Just kind of seems like a good idea. Hey, look, it's another one of these things. Well, Knuckles, you're up first, so you go for it. And yeah, there's probably going to be a fair bit of that. If I had to guess. Of just these dudes and getting immediately turned into soup from getting softs thrown at them. So yeah, probably a good thing that we came in here with a large quantity of soft potions. Yeah, but what part do we have to go to specifically? Neat bit of parallax effect going there, so there's... with the two background layers. It does help add to the perspective. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit rough, guys. I'm walking here, etc. I mean, yeah, he kind of doesn't. As usual. Some Gargants, yeah? I mean, has he got that much back to him? Yeah, I mean... Dang. He's pretty burly. I gotta give him credit for that. In fact, he's probably the only member of our party who isn't a twig or a child. Other than, like... Well, Steiner's kind of chunky, so, like... You know, but Steiner doesn't have, like, JoJo character body. Like, the way Amaranth kind of does. Meanwhile, Freya is very gangly, if I recall correctly. She's incredibly tall, but... Like, I also remember she has, like, long fingers and stuff, so I'm pretty sure the rest of her is, like... You know, extended compared to the average human. There's that pretentious asshole. Alright, team. We're gonna throw Eiko over there, right? And that's going to get the job done? Right? I think that's how this works. Discount stand. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that. Yeah, I think our gearing is good. So if we're diving into a boss fight, we're ready to go. Yeah, of course he knows about that. Well, the black mages were kind of already going to be a bit like that anyway. Souls, huh? Yeah, of course, right. We already sort of know about that. I mean, how would you like it if we, And yet you continue to work with her, but... You know... But we already kind of know that Cooge is an asshole. Obviously. Is somebody gonna get thrown off a branch? Well, there's like their entire armada that they stole from Lindblom. Your girly face, yeah. Yeah, we know. Kuja is very, very feminine. I see that this business relationship has broken down a little bit. That's a good question, Mega Man. But see, he's going to throw some monsters at us, and he's not even sending a boss fight at us. We don't get to fight him yet. We just get to fight his weird vermin. These Mystodons, as they're called. Haha, I get it. And you see, they are also considered as zombies. So, just like everything else here, they are susceptible to being hit by life. A Phoenix down will not instantly kill them. It will put them to like 1 HP. Oh, hey, there's Amaranth getting several abilities in a row. And we get our gemstones. That's pretty great. I mean, we could try escaping if we were fast enough. He's almost got a point, but, you know. Also, why did the cannons not work against the, against the monsters? Garnet. You're not always good at choices, you know? Zidane is having, like, an actual, you know, being correct here. Even though Garnet is, like, you know, obviously in a bit of a state, but, like, yeah. We've been through a lot of the part where Eiko was being clingy with Zidane earlier, so I don't remember if it comes back or anything, but we'll get to that. Anyhow, Garnet is now out of our party, so we're stuck with Eiko as our white mage. And now begins the part where they very directly just start making you use her. It's gonna get worse I fucked up there. Oops. I didn't need to cast life on you. That was entirely pointless. I overmashed. It's fine. Maybe we can just kill this thing with damage. That'd be fun. Yeah, see, these things are shockingly weak, despite the rather intimidating look to them, the fact that you would assume maybe they'd be a little tougher. Yeah, that one was more of a cutscene fight, so... Alright, gang, off we go. We're gonna be fighting Astodons the entire way, because, of course we are. Doing a quick gear check here. Survival vests are the best things that we have for everybody. We just started getting some goodies going, so let's equip that to you. I'm feeling a bit like Amaranth is going to be able to deal with just having the bone wrist instead of the thing that has higher stats. Here, however, is a place where having access to double white is actually kind of useful. This after I had just said that it was kind of garbage. This, however, this is where it's good. Because this is a place where you can actually damage things with it. Yeah, that's not going to even pop, but... So we'll heal everybody a little bit with some potions and keep going. The encounters are going to solely come from the side of the screen as opposed to random encounters. They're just field monsters, basically. Oh, so that puts people to sleep. That's irritating. Not a big fan of that. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to go very, very badly. We got an aquamarine. So I guess that means we're probably getting Leviathan, right? Yeah, I have a feeling that that would just end up causing more problems, but... yeah. Told you, it'll just cause more problems. She still has Bahamut. I'm surprised that she didn't get her summons taken away. Mark his face with blood? Sort of what it looks like. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. This can't possibly be this easy. And of course, Kuja's out here spoiling things for the plot that I haven't even gotten to yet to avoid spoiling too hard. And, ooh, I see. So whatever that... Oh god, that's a strong visual effect. So whatever that horrible eye thing that we saw in Garnet's flashback was, it's that. But, so apparently that lets him hijack summons. He can just jack Eidolons with that. That's very weird. I don't completely understand how, other than just, like, give him ridiculous powers, because why not? Again, it couldn't possibly be this easy. There's 4 discs here. Yeah, let's just say it didn't go according to plan there, Vivi. So was she being mind controlled? Is that the idea? Or is she just giving up on parts of her personality when she's at death's door? It's kind of hard to say now for sure. Well. And so... Guess we're taking her body with to bury it, right? Oh, and there's the guy who, like I say before, probably sounds like Droopy. I mean, it really wasn't either of your guys' fault whatsoever. Don't worry about it. I mean, sure, but maybe that says something bad about the people, but I don't want to go into that, right? For now, we're sort of at somewhat of an emotional point here. You know, things are sometimes not easy for some people, and just in general. He would, but somehow decided, like, even in a somber moment, to just be, like, normal. I didn't know that was a thing he was capable of. Anyway, let's save. And with how that prompt is set up, you know what that means, everybody. I didn't even have time to finish saying it. It's time for the start of Disc 3. And, you know, we still got, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Well, at the very least, it doesn't force us to, like, shut down and reload, so we could technically choose not to save the game if we wish to, and also still wish to keep our progress. Alright. Well, kids with no memory cards would have a very bad time with this game because they would have to have the console on, like, overnight, several nights in a row. That wouldn't be super good. Honestly, with the amount of extra electricity costs you'd get, just buy the kid a goddamn memory card. Sheesh. Excuse me. You're talking to the wrong person when you're saying that, champ. Oh, it's probably still good, dude. Those things at least seem to be reasonably, long-lived so far. I haven't heard about people's memory cards dying yet, anyway. Yeah, Steiner, you are doing whatever you're doing over there. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Psst. Zidane's having a bit of a bad time for, which has been quite rare up to this point. Like, even with all the sadness in his backstory that we've seen so far. Oh, hey, Blank. Marcus. Marcus, tell this guy to stop embellishing shit and, like, get back to work. Well, we're back in control of the Vivs, and, we don't have any new gear for the old buddy. Which, I mean, that's fine. We got plot and stuff to deal with. But I do like to keep up on this sort of thing. Oh, there's a sign out there I could have read, I guess. Let's back up for a sec. Zidane, at least talk to this kid. Come on. Be an asshole. Mostly. Alright, well, it looks like everybody head to the theater, so that's probably where we're supposed to go now, too, but... That guy and his stock trumpet sound effect, that's pretty good. The Eggmeister. That's a good name. Unbearably hungry. Wow, what a bunch of assholes. Wow, everybody in this scene sucks. Do it yourself or something, I don't know. Hey, kiddo. I appreciate that the hippos all have like a nice head of hair. The new Sonic movie, I've heard very good things about what people have seen so far, and just overall, it seems like a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind seeing it either. Excuse me. Just had to adjust in the chair a little bit. Oh, there was an indicator there. Found a zombie card. All right. A drug statue. It kind of looks like it a little bit. Yeah. Something about catching me in here making fun of the guy for his appreciation for Beatrix. Alright, what's up with these fellas? This little wrestling crew here, it looks like. They all got like little like hook claw hand things going on there. Hey, dude. Oh, I believe it. I've heard you talk and I can like mentally see it every time you open your mouth. So that absolutely makes sense, dude. You don't gotta tell me at all. I could have guessed. It's not even probably what's going on here, but we'll find out when we get there. Oh, this is a Moogle with a special fur color. Oh. And hey, Stiltskin. Our old buddy. He's a cool dude. Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine, dude. Probably. Eventually. I hope. Oh, get a load of this sleazeball. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Let's let Vivi just be a little bit mean. I mean, just this once. He has to put up with a lot of shit. Hey guys. What's up? Yeah, we can go see the play together. I don't know where the hell Zidane is, but he's around somewhere. Ooh, knocked Vivi on his ass from her loud voice. Impressive. Hey, Cinna. And he's still running around just carrying his hammer, right? I don't know what the plan was. They just walked in like normal. And he's kind of loud, really, so. Alright, Tin Can Man. I mean, how different really is it from being a princess? At least in terms of that part of things. What's... Oh, right, okay. I was gonna be like, why did we never get, but... Right. That'll be why. That'll let us get back our missing summons. Tot, please. Then again, everybody loves to make Steiner have a bad time, and to be fair, I absolutely get it. Yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's really drunk and isn't responding to anybody. Such as himself. Wait. Oh, and here's Eiko just hanging out around the castle. Eiko, for fuck's sakes, you really don't change, do you? And here I was thinking that she got character development really fast. Unfortunately, Eiko just, like, sucks at writing, I guess. Well, it's because of your Coke bottle glasses, friendo. There you go. A nerdy philosopher. Yeah, a little bit. Ah, boy. I'm just so tired of all these Star Wars. Yeah, have you seen a person with a horn before, Tot? Oh. Oh. So, yeah. It turns out our Garnet, other than the fact that she was from the Summoner Village and was the second last of her kind, along with Eiko, the original Princess Garnet had just died, and now this one is a body double. She had a... What did you do with... Oh, God! Had it removed, I mean, I expected as much, but, like... So does Garnet have, like, a massive forehead scar that she's covering or something? What, they, like, snap it off or something? I don't even want to think about that anymore. That's... Ugh. Sanded it down. Oh, I don't like that. I'm also thinking about, like, you know, if somebody doesn't want to clip their dog's nails because it'll hurt because of, you know, getting like a little sanding unit or something, a Dremel. Or probably not literally that, because that might be a little harsh, but yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like, the line would kind of end here if it weren't for that. Wouldn't that be the case? Anyway, Beatrix, I can't help but notice you put her in a wedding dress. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be that person right now, but I think they would make a better couple than Garnet with Zidane. Am I a bad person yet? Maybe. Eh. And yeah, Eiko is being a little bit weird for a 6-year-old. I've already had that conversation earlier, though. And see, Todd at least knows about what's up, so... Yeah, precocious little scamp, ain't she? I'm not confident that I understand, but, like... That's what the lore says. I mean, I guess she reads quite heavily. And they have a shitload of books in the town, but, like, even then, it does kind of raise questions, but yeah, odd writing choices. Also, like, wow, they made the RPG heroes super way younger than they should be. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because, I mean, look at all of these teenagers in all of these. That doesn't particularly make sense either, so... I question how much, like, suspension of disbelief I really want to put towards this, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, she's 6, but Zidane is 16, and even setting him aside, like... We got other characters who are a little bit young. There are certain circumstances that would make you go, okay, so who even cares with regard to Zidane? Does it say the ages of the characters in the booklet here? It does not, actually. There's like no character profile in here whatsoever. That's a little sad, but oh well. Yeah, no, I am saying that it's like a little bit extreme. I get why they would be like, oh yeah, we can fudge it a little bit, but I think that one might be going a little far. And also, again, literally a child enacting like this, it is very weird. And if this game was made like 15 years later than it was, I would start asking a lot of questions about the authors. Let's put it that way, because I've seen enough concerning anime nonsense inside of just like the things that exist that are considered mainstream now that yes. But I've been going for about 3 hours. Well, I'm not saying whether or not it would affect the rest of the game too severely, but I am saying it would be like, that's very weird, as opposed to here where it's like, oh god, she's really screwed up, isn't she? Because it is kind of tied into a large part of her character arc of like depression about being isolated and alone. But like, again, if it was made significantly later, I might be like, this does read in a certain way where it's like, anyway, who fucking cares? I'm heading off now, and we'll see you guys on Thursday for some other short game that I haven't decided on yet.